my first time trying anything Fenty. So today I'm going to be trying the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop. Is that what it's called? Yes, so it's the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop. It's a blurring skin tint, so it's not a foundation. It is light to medium coverage for all skin tones, blends and blurs, instant perfection, light as air. So this is my first time trying anything Fenty ever. I know I'm kind of late, but it's okay. I kind of don't like to try things that people just hop on and just like over talk about. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but if it has too much hype, I kind of steer clear for whatever reason. Naturally, I just repel to it. So it's taken me a very, very long time to get into the whole Fenty craze. But I saw someone try this on and it looked so pretty on their skin. We have completely different skin types, so I'm kind of scared to try this because I like coverage. It's like full coverage, because things like this tend to not work on my skin because, for one, I'm oily. I have a ton of discoloration because I've always had acne scars or existing live acne. Like currently I am purging because I am on the different retinol gel. So you're supposed to use it for like 12 weeks and then you purge, and then after you purge, your skin is supposed to be immaculate. So I've seen people use their fingers with this. I don't use my fingers, but I will try it so you guys can see. This will honestly be a 100% honest opinion because it's taken me years to try Fenty, clearly. So you'll know if it actually works, because I feel like a lot of things like this look really, really pretty on already pretty skin, but skin that has blemishes or imperfections, that's where things go a little bit wrong. So if your skin is anything like mine, keep on watching to see if this is actually what it claims to be. So I'm not going to prime, or actually I'll prime on one side to see if we can tell a difference, or I can tell a difference, and then I'll try it with my fingers, but I think I'm going to use a brush. So the color that I'm using is shade 14. Because I've never tried anything Fenty, I don't know what my shade is, so I bought it on Sephora. So if you are trying something new, or if you're just curious, you can actually put the current foundation that you're using, so that way it'll kind of give you what the foundation color that you would be based on the foundation that you're using. So I put my NARS foundation, which is shade Tahoe, and it gave me this one. So that's another thing, it might work or it might not work, so we'll see. So I'm gonna prime this side. No specific reason as to why I'm priming this side, just because I'm using the Tula, I think I grabbed too much, the Tula Brighten Up Soothing Priming Gel. Okay, so while that is on, I'm gonna try it on this side, a little patch with my fingers to see how I like it. Okay, it looks kind of light. I also do have moisturizer on. I don't know if this is supposed to like be a skin tint that hydrates your skin, or those that have like skin loving ingredients. I'm not sure, but if it does, I'll put it on the screen. Okay, so that was an itty bitty drop, and it kind of looks like I have nothing on, and that's supposed to be what it's all about, like your skin but better, which, like I said, I'm a full coverage kind of gal, so I don't know. It looks fine, but it's just, if it's gonna look like nothing on the skin, then why wear it at all? So I'm gonna go ahead and use a brush and see how I like it. Which normally the foundations or the skin tints that tell you to use your finger is because it has some ingredients in it that you're supposed to use your finger for, but we'll see. I feel like I'm gonna have to use a lot of this, and if I do use a lot of it, then like what's the point? I might as well just use a regular foundation. But I don't know. Which, if I'm gonna wear something like this or anything like a skin base, I'm gonna do the rest of my face. Like I wouldn't just walk out the door with this on. That's just not me. I'd just rather walk out with no makeup than just to wear this. So I will be doing concealer, just finishing it up to see if it's doing something for me, because right now. Okay, so future me here. This is me editing, and I really like it. Watching the playback, I love how it goes onto the skin, and honestly, it's a little bit of getting used to because it's not what I normally go for, but I actually really, really love it. I've been looking for something like this, but I've always ran into that problem that I just don't like the finish of it. It just makes your skin look kind of greasy if you already have oily skin. Me trying to figure out if I like it. So right now, I do have sensitive skin, and I don't know if it's because of the different gel or what, but kind of burns. I don't know about blurring, because even the side with primer, you can really see the pores, and I feel like that's just because it has a very hydrated look, so that's gonna be normal, so I'm not mad about that. I kind of expected that. I knew it wasn't gonna cover everything, but it's decent coverage. It's pretty good coverage. I feel like I would like it better if it wasn't so glowy. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face and see how I like it, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I just went to the bathroom to wash the sponge for my concealer, and I really liked how it looked in there. I think these lights are probably skewing how it looks because it just makes everything look a lot extra, especially because it's a reflective skin base, because it's supposed to look very natural and skin-like. But in person, not right here, but like in the bathroom, like it looked really good. So my skin does feel a little bit irritated though, like I'm wiping it off of the back of my hand because it kind of tingles. So kind of scared about that because I've never tried anything Fenty. So if you guys are sensitive to Fenty, let me know if it's just a me thing or if you guys are sensitive, because that would suck. Okay, so I'm going to conceal because, like I said, if I were to do this in real life, I wouldn't just walk out like this. But the way it looked in the bathroom, I actually like it. So we'll see. The concealer I'm using is the Hourglass Concealer in shade Topaz. That's probably too much, but okay, I'm gonna set under the eye. The Huda Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder in Kunafa, which is really yellow. I'm gonna set only on this like part right here, and then just kind of leave it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my face. I think from what I've seen, it's supposed to be long lasting. So when I had tried it earlier, with my fingers, it felt like it dried, kind of like powdery. And let's see, the second ingredient is dimethicone, and then the fourth ingredient is talc. So I'm guessing that's why it's supposed to last and blur. I don't know how I feel about the ingredients. I think that's why it feels a little funky on my skin, to be honest. Like I kind of wanna itch on my face. I think it's supposed to be transfer resistant, and I just got it on my pinky when I touched my cheek a little, so I think I'm gonna have to set it. I'm gonna have to set it, but let me do this first. I think when trying new products, it's important to see how they react with obviously not only your skin, but other products, because sometimes they just don't mix well. I normally don't set, like fully set the rest of my face, so I like the way it looks. It's definitely very skin-like, but again, I don't know how I feel about how it feels on my skin, but that's probably just me. So we're gonna set it real quick, just real quick, a cute little dusting, because I'm oily, so I am sure even if I set it a little bit, it's still gonna move and transfer, even though this is supposed to be transfer resistant, not transfer proof, but transfer resistant. And that came off on my finger like butter, so that scares me, especially on a hot day. Okay, so it's definitely shifting with me putting on bronzer. I don't know if you could see right here, that was covered, that was covered. Those are kind of like little moles, which I don't mind that they're showing, but I mean that does play for just a more natural looking foundation or base, whatever. It did shift on the blemishes that I have right here. So like here, here, like that's red. A red mark that I have. It's an old blemish. Which honestly I don't think it looks horrible, but I'm just, yeah. Shifted highlighter, which I don't think you need it with this, but why not? Just a little bit. And blush, I can't go without blush. So, which I want to try a cream blush. The blush is Pink Spoon by MAC. I don't think you can get that anymore. I was gonna throw something on the lid. Cute little bronzer. I think my concealer is creasing because I put the Fenty stuff under my eyes. I put it all over. So definitely looks like skin. I'm gonna spray it. I don't think you should, but I feel like maybe it'll just lock everything together. Is this supposed to be for dry skin? For all skin tones, not skin types. So what this reminds me of, like the feeling on my skin, which I think that I won't be able to continue to use it, is whenever I use MAC products, like face products, like foundation products, and concealers, my skin just doesn't agree with it. It's kind of like a tingling feeling. So I don't know, I will continue to wear it tonight, which is already pretty late. It's like, it's 8:17, so I'll just wear it until I go to bed, and I'll let you guys know how I like it. So I tried it again with my fingers, and I think I'm sold. Yep, I love it. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.